Hello, light children, and welcome back to the Artist Corner with your favorite artist, Mandolin Blair. And today, we are going to talk about stop dropping music without a plan. Stay tuned so we can get into it. Okay, so dropping music with no plan is why your songs go nowhere. You've seen me as an artist so far. You know that I've been doing this for a while now. If you don't know, I've been doing this since 2021 as far as like making music, doing shows, and just recently I dropped a full 11 songs album, which is going to be in contribution to the next 11 songs. So it'll be a 22 song album that I'm dropping. In preparation for that, I created Build Up, that was performing in different locations, songs from my album. Then we created a promotional party. If I have footage of that, I'll go ahead and put some of that over here on the side. But we did a album release party, or a visual album release party. So I created a visual album, so a music video. Here's a little clip for that. It's on the YouTube channel if you ever want to check it out, called Light Child. And I used that to promote the album. The visual album came out before the album did, so that it prepared people to be like, oh man, I can't wait to hear the full song, the full tracks. I now have a visual idea of what the story means. That's just gonna make it hit even more. So we did Build Up, and then we had a rollout. Each week I did what was called the fireside conversations, and I showed a clip or a behind the scenes of the visual album of the songs and talked about those songs. So we did like a nice little rollout. Now once the music video was done, every week I took a clip from that visual album, posted it every week so that people were getting ready for the album drop. You saw a visual, you saw album coming soon. You saw a visual, album is coming like within a few days. You saw a visual, album will be dropped in February. You saw a visual, and so on and so forth. So Build Up, get people excited about it. Roll out, get people hearing pieces of it. Maybe it's the hook. Maybe you have a tiny desk for the song. Maybe you do an acoustic version of the song. Maybe you put lyrics on the screen so people can read along. Maybe you do a lyric visual of the song before the actual song is up for streaming. This creates traction, this gets people hungry, and ultimately it makes them, interested in wanting to hear the song, be a part of the tribe, be a part of the album. So that's one, those are like concrete things that help for a rollout for a song. And then content around the release. What I just said was content around the release. It is, I'm walking down the street and I'm asking people, hey, pick a song between this and this. Because you already have all the tracks. They pick a number between this number and this number, and they pick like 1, or they pick 2 or 11 or whatever it is. And then you play them your song and you get their reaction. Take that content, put it on your socials, and you're like, oh, okay, this album sounds like it's gonna be really good. She's on the streets and people like digging it. That is one way to do it. I've had a few artists that I follow, some people from back home. Her name is Coco. She's pretty dope. Who has done that, where she walked down the streets of Houston and was like, listen to my tracks, what you think? Give me your opinion about it. This is the one I'm gonna put out for a single. So if you're doing a full album, if it's just a single, you can still do that same thing and use it as content. One of my artist friends, I've talked to about him a lot. His name is Merch. He'll have people come into his studio and sit down and listen to his music, and multiple people will come in and he'll get their reaction to the song, and you get like a short little demo of it, but you get to see people's reaction to it, like, okay, this fire, but it's momentum to build up for the song. It is content. So build up, get people excited about it, start talking about it. You do as many interviews as you can. I'm getting ready to drop an album. It's gonna be this. Here's a few songs from it. You even can get on, if you're in Colorado, I think it's called Live Love Local. They don't charge you to get on there. So at least for your first 2 times on it, they don't charge you. So you can get on that platform and perform some songs from your album, and that way you can get people to see it. Multiple people can see it at one time. Roll out. Make sure you have a plan of how you want to roll this out. Is it going to be, okay, this week we're doing this week we're doing this? Is it going to be a visual rollout? Is it going to be a lyrical rollout? Is it going to be a behind the scenes rollout? What does your rollout look like? And then the last thing is content around this release. With the first 2 things, all that stuff that you're actively doing to get people involved, you can film all of that, and that is all content, okay? That is what you use for your socials. You have to do the footwork and you have to do social work. No pun intended. Give me a second. Excuse me. So, music needs momentum. Just because you've listened to the song 10 times, some people just now for the first time in real time have just learned about Michael Jackson. There's a generation of kids who just learned about him. I don't know if you guys knew this, but he just beat out Justin Bieber for music streams because of his movie that just dropped. Like, some people just heard about Michael. There are people who are just now for the first time hearing SZA and Megan Thee Stallion. And just because they have their name everywhere for us, because we see them everywhere, they're not everywhere for everybody else. Some people don't even know who they are. You might not know every country artist that's out right now. You know what I'm saying? You may not know every hip hop artist or jazz artist. Like, I just found out about Ray, R-A-W-Y, and she's already had an album out. They've already been comparing her to Amy Winehouse, and she just dropped another album that is now populating over here in the States. So keep that in mind. Music needs momentum, and music needs a moment. It needs a moment to feel like this is it. If for a full month straight, all you do is push your same song, but you might, one video is a piece of the verse, another video is another piece of the verse, another video is the hook, another video is you with the hook in a different area, another video is you with the bridge of the song in a different area. You can use a song. We talked about this in multiple episodes before about using a song several times to promote it. There's so many things you can do with one song, okay? So give your music a moment to breathe and sell. And then don't just don't just drop. Launch, okay? There are so many platforms, especially distribution platforms, that will tell you and give you a blueprint on how to launch your music. It will show you how other artists launch their music so that you have a blueprint, so you're not going in blind. And if you're following me, if you are seeing the progress, if you are on the journey with Mandolin Blair, if you look at my socials, you can see how from when I dropped the album, and then to before when I had the visual album, before that when I dropped the music video to show the album, like there has been many of things to lead up to the album is now here, right? So take that. I told you this month in May, we're gonna be really short episodes, really like just developing what we've been learning, really honing in on those things. And I also told you if there are things that I am repeating, it's because it's like the Bible. Sometimes you just gotta get it to stick, because if you're not doing it or if you're not remembering, we're gonna make it stick, okay? I love you like children. This has been another Artist Corner with your favorite musical artist, Mandolin Blair, and I can't wait to see you next week.